Audience. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
I got my 6. Hello. My name is Ashley Gaspari. This is speech number 2 on culture. Today I'm going to talk to you about what it's like to really grow up as an Italian American in Jersey. I am a Jersey Guidette, but not what you see on Jersey Shore. Yes, we fist bump. Yes, guys have blowout hair, but that's not all what we're about. Italian culture is a culture rooted in strong family values, very family-centered. The mother of the family will do anything for their children. They always have dinner out. Dinner every single night is a sit-down event where we talk about what happened throughout the day. And time together is really of utmost importance in the Italian culture. So both family and food hold very significant roles in the Italian culture and did in my life as well. And it's shown that it has transcended across time and across countries. It still holds strong today in both Italy and in America. When the Italian mother becomes pregnant, naming a child is very, very important. So this is kind of where family gets tied in. The name of the first male is very specific. Lynn Nelson, the author of A Geologist's Guide to Discovering Italian Ancestors, wrote that there is a very strong custom in Italy that determines how the children are named. The first male will always take the parental grandpa's name, so the dad's dad, and the first female will take the parental grandmother's name. This has kind of held true in my family. We have taken our middle names as my dad's parents' name. So my brother has my dad's name, and I have my dad's mom's middle name. Subsequent children, so the second male and the second female will take after the mother's parents, and any children after also hold a specific name, so they will either be of their parents specifically, or of a significant relative in their life, whether living or deceased, or of a Roman Catholic saint. Also, naming of the children is so significant that they don't celebrate just their date of birth, but they also celebrate the date of the name. So basically, a common name in the Italian culture is Antonio, which is part of an Italian saint, and the day is celebrated on June 13th, which is the Feast of St. Anthony. So if your name is Antonio, you will celebrate your date of birth and the name of the date. I don't think this has transcended very well into America, but Italiaabout.com has said that it still holds true in Italy today. Last names also play a significant role. So historically, you were either named after the region in which you grew up in, or a trade, or a description about yourself. For example, Leonardo da Vinci, his last name was given because of his family's region of Vinci in Tuscany is where his family grew up. Another Italian last name that's very common is Esposito, and that means exposed. So that was given to a lot of kids who were left at an orphanage, as well as Pavarelli, which meant little poor people. Another interesting fact about Italian last names is that most of them ended in I, which was due to the medieval Italian habit of identifying family names in plural. So my name is Gaspari, that has ended in I as well, so it has transcended across time. Food goes hand in hand with family life in Italian cultures. Food is a central theme which brings Italian families together. The author of Food in the Social Order, Studies of Food Festivals in 3 American Communities, conducted significant research on patterns of pre-war immigrants and found that Italians were highly food involved. It was noted that food was one of the central themes in domestic Italian life, and that Italians have a strong sensory attachment to their food specifically. So the spices, the smell, and the texture of their mom's homemade tomato sauce, for example. Judith G. Good, the author of Meal Formats and Meal Cycles, as well as Meal Negotiations in the Maintenance of Italian American Community, wrote that the Italian diet was very strongly centered on carbohydrates, but transcended across time to poultry and more fish dishes. They have a very specific structure in which they go about their meals, and most commonly the most elaborate meal was on Sundays. They usually started with the first dish, which was el antipasto, which consisted of hot or cold appetizers, such as bruschetta, fried calamari, fresh mozzarella. The next dish was el primo, which is the first meal, often pasta or soup. The second dish, el segundo, is the main dish, and that's where it usually involved the meat or the fish or poultry. And the final course, el doce, which consisted of your common desserts, cannoli, tiramisu, as well as after-dinner drinks where cappuccino and espresso became popular. I know this from experience that Sunday dinners was always an elaborate occasion. It was where my family always came together, and we did hold true to the four-course meal tradition. So I think that has transcended across time, and both naming and food has really shown where the central themes of family has come together. Definitely something that I will bring to my household and continue the traditions with my family in the future. Thank you.